All right, guys, as promised, this is character analysis number 2, Agent 16. Now, just to let most of you guys know, when I was first creating the Son of Wolverine and Storm, I really didn't know which race Agent 16 will be, but I knew she had to look beautiful. She had to be a strong co-star that would attract, just everything that superhero fans would like, or just comic book fans in general. When I met Rebecca through Reggie, who plays the Breaker in Southfield at the acting school, I knew that she had that perfect look. So what I did was, when she agreed to play Agent 16, I went back and I refigured, some things out with her character. I changed a few things around, and I basically came up with Agent 16 being from New York, Brooklyn, and she went to school there. And when she graduated, she was an intern at Stark Industries. She's a genius computer whiz. She loves technology. She is skilled in martial arts and in firearms. So with that in mind, bringing all that back to the current story, Agent 16, she works for SHIELD now. She is a high-level SHIELD agent. She's very, very skilled out in the field, as well as being behind the computer screen. So once she got the report of Edward Oral Hollis, she instantly was attracted to him. The backstory before Edward came back from the war in Afghanistan, Agent 16 was already being prepped to meet Edward through Nick Fury and other fellow SHIELD agents. So once her and Edward met, it was just kind of like sparks were already flying. She felt a little uncomfortable when Edward said that he had to go down and straighten out things with his girlfriend Dazzler, but nonetheless, as you can see, Edward and Agent 16 ended up falling in love and hooking up anyways. But just to bring it back to Rebecca Sugrash Taylor as an actress, she is perfect for this role. She brings out the role in a way that I could have never wrote, so just her being, the person that's playing Agent 16, it just makes the show so much more better. And once again, since Storm and Wolverine were an interracial couple, and now that Edward and Agent 16 are together, the interracial, couple thing kind of continues. So that's just something different, something new for just the comic book fans or people that's into watching the show. Just bringing a different twist on there. As you can see in previous interviews I've done on my channel here, I've talked about how a lot of black women have criticized me for getting a blonde hair, blue-eyed white girl to be my girlfriend in the show. But once again, I will reiterate that I've asked plenty of women, all different races, would you like the lead role in my show? Oops, I just hit the mic, sorry about that. And then most of them rejected because I wasn't able to pay them. And once again, to all the people listening, when you are creating your own show, no matter if it's a YouTube show, a for real network show, whatever, when you're starting from ground zero, you're trying to find the most like-minded individuals that's on your level, because at the end of the day, let's just be real, most people are struggling and we don't have budgets or funding or anything like that off rip. So you're trying to find like-minded individuals that's creative and that's looking to get some fresh work and to make a name for themselves. And sometimes in life, when you pass on certain opportunities, because you're so focused on money, you fuck around and you miss out, so to all them girls that I did ask and that, told me basically go fuck myself or whatever, well, as you can see right now, you guys missed out, because now the Son of Wolverine and Storm is getting thousands of views, and it's just going to continue to grow. I'm adding more people to the show. I'm starting to find extras now, getting better equipment. We got the GoFundMe up. If you're listening and you would like to contribute, just go to GoFundMe.com and type the Son of Wolverine and Storm, and you will find it, and we'll take any donation, even if it's $1. It's for a great cause. And I'm just very, very excited to work with Rebecca and bring out the Agent 16 character more. And you guys will see in future episodes, you know, me and her, we go through the whole, you know, relationship roller coaster, the ups and the downs, falling in and out of love. But, you know, we always end up coming back together. And, you know, who knows, there might even be wedding bells ringing for Edward R. Holland and Agent 16. Who knows? Just stay tuned. But the series is getting better, and I'm so happy to have a strong female co-star role to Edward R. Holland. And Agent 16, she's definitely sometimes the glue that holds the Fab Five together, because you got so many different personalities, you know. The way how I wanted to structure the Fab Five was just like, you know, any hero that's starting to, you know, come into his own. This is kind of like the Midwest Avengers, I guess, or like just like a group, a crew, a squad that Edward has, you know, and that makes the show more interesting. I mean, if you look at shows like The Flash or, you know, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or, you know, any superhero show, there's always more than just that one hero. There's like a team, you know, like this is my version of the X-Men mixed with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in a quote unquote weird type of way. But, you know, you always got to have your team with you, you know, so you can take down multiple villains and bad guys and thugs and stuff. And plus it's cool, it just adds more aspect to the show to bring out different characters. So a lot of times where you have, like, for example, let's say Miles Morales and Bruce, they're like the two brothers, you know, of the crew. I would say Edward R. Holland and Agent 16 are kind of like the parents of the crew. And Iron Fist will represent, you know, that uncle or that extra brother that comes around every now and then and trains and straighten you out. Because right now I'm not really able to work with Iron Fist as much as I want, because, you know, he just had a little baby and this is his second you know, kid or whatever. So he's really busy right now. So we're going to try to focus on, you know, as much as we can with Agent 16 and the crew. And then when Iron Fist is able to, you know, come back and do more scenes, we'll definitely bring Danny Rad's character out even more. And shout out to Marvel Comics, because his Netflix show is looking pretty awesome so far too. And speaking of Netflix, I definitely would love to bring the Son of Wolverine and Storm to a platform like Netflix or something like that. You know, being on YouTube is great. This has been a hell of an experience on YouTube, but I definitely would like to take this to the next level, maybe Netflix or Stars or HBO, something like that, you know, so then that way we can really do so much more, you know. Unfortunately, by me not having a real big budget, I can't do everything that I really want to do with the show. And I'm pretty sure most of the fans watching the show can see that at certain times. Like, I'll even say, for example, when we were doing the scene in a previous episode before, with the Kingpin in the secret hideout, when he was in a car place, shout out to Jared and Victory Chevrolet. That's where he, you know, works or whatever, and they were nice enough to let us shoot a couple scenes there. But anyways, to make a long story short, you know, instead of us just walking out, you know, with the Kingpin in handcuffs and Edward R. Holland saying something witty and taking them away, I wanted to kind of do a little type of fight scene or something there. But, you know, since there were so many beautiful vehicles around, I didn't want to take the chance of us doing the fight scene and wrecking, you know, one of those cars, because it will all fall back on me, of course. So I just played it safe, played it smooth. But yeah, a couple of fans and friends have, you know, let me know, like, hey man, you know, you should have did this or that with that part. And yes, trust me, I totally understand. That's what I wanted to do, but I really couldn't do it because, you know, it was just too much of a high risk, and I didn't want to, you know, take that chance of wrecking anything. But anyways, bringing everything back to what I was saying previously before, Agent 16, she sometimes is the glue that holds the Fab Five together, because she is the one that's constantly giving information out to the characters around her and Edward R. Holland. And on top of that, you know, even when Miles and Bruce get into it, or sometimes Bruce and Miles get mad at Edward or Iron Fist, like, you know, it kind of becomes a standoff sometimes. Sometimes it'll be Edward R. Holland and Iron Fist on one side and Bruce and Miles on the other, and Agent 16 in the middle. You know, she kind of calms everybody down, or, you know, she's like the glue, the foundation sometimes. But hey, sometimes she wiles out and gets angry at work because they're in a relationship, and sometimes they fight and argue, and then it'll take the other members to break them up, so just having that female aspect in a crew, it just brings the story out even more. And I am very, very excited to keep working with this cast. We have a wonderful cast, and shout out to Nicole Hayes, who's playing Domino. She's beautiful, and she is doing such a great job. Oh my God, her first scene is going to blow people away. It's really, really good, the way that I structured it together. So at the end of the day, the Son of Wolverine and Storm is improving. And thanks a lot for tuning in to Character Analysis 2 Agent 16. I'm going to try to get her in some more action scenes, of course, besides her just giving us information. And just to let you guys know, we created a program called Gladys. I'll talk about Gladys in a future episode a little bit more. I'll give you a little brief description now. Agent 16 and Tony Stark made a computer program, a backup program to help us, cause sometimes we'll get real busy and you may have certain heroes over here and over there, and we may need extra help. And Gladys is making her debut in the next episode, as you guys will see, just to help us out a little bit more. And I think it's really, really cool. Nicole Hayes, she is doing the voiceovers for Gladys, and it's funny, it's cool. You guys are gonna like it. Me and Chris Miles, we're gonna put the effect on her voice to give it that more, Siri computer sounding voice, but we're making it funny and witty, so it's gonna be really, really cool. And that's one thing I really do love about Agent 16's character too. She's a genius. She's not just good looking, chick sitting behind the computer typing and blah 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 yakety smackety. No, she really knows what she's doing, and she's great at fighting and shooting guns and stuff. So it just makes the whole show come together. And Edward R. Howlett, he's a real busy man, and he needs the information from Agent 16 to make sure that he's going to do the best job that he possibly can to save people and to keep people out of harm's way. The other heroes will be, up and coming and more in training. So you guys definitely could look for some training episodes where you will have Agent 16, Edward, and Iron Fist training Bruce and Miles and getting them, prepped up a little bit more. So in the next character analysis, I'll probably do either Iron Fist or Miles Morales. And then after that, I will go into Bruce, Domino, and a couple more other characters and stuff. You know what? I probably need to do Evil Agent Venom next, since he's like the main bad guy. Yeah. So character analysis 3 will be Evil Agent Venom. I will go more in depth with his character. But once again, guys, thanks a lot. Please make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. Each episode is getting better and better, and we are trying our best to bring you the best product that we possibly can construct and make. And I'm very, very excited to make more and more episodes. And just thank you guys once again, all the fans out there, family members, everybody that's been supportive of me and whole cast on this adventure. And just make sure you hit the subscribe button and stay tuned, and you can even hit the bell button. I got a call from my homeboy Leaf the other day. Shout out to my nigga Leaf. He said that he hit the bell icon thing YouTube you guys have now. And I think anytime you upload something, your phone make a noise or some type of flash or notification or something. So hey, if you guys want to hit the bell, go ahead and hit the bell. It's cool because YouTube and certain social networks and sites, they're always inventing new ways to say, hey, this person you're following, they just did something, check it out. Hey, check it out. It's kind of cool, because sometimes you work a lot and you go on a workout and you get real busy and stuff, and hey, I want to hear updates from this channel, I want to watch the next episode of this or that and the third. So I think that's a cool little gimmick. YouTube and other sites are starting to come up with notifications and extra noises and stuff. Technology is going to such a high crazy level, and that's why I'm so excited to keep working on the show, just inventing new things and just coming up with excellent episodes and just writing and having fun. And once again, before I go, guys, making the show is so fun. you just don't know. This is like amazing, you know. And even though we're not making no money or anything, this is all fan made right now, we're still having a hell of a time. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. And on that note, this is Eddie Johnson, the creator of the Son of Wolverine and Storm. Shout out to everybody out there. And this has been Character Analysis 2 Agent 16. Peace.